All right, guys, so for our no-gi block this week, we were working on, this is more of a big guy, get out of side control, like if you got a very, very heavy or a thick guy on you and it's hard to move them, right? So something I'll do to kind of avoid some of this pressure here is I'll post my hand on their shoulder and I just create just enough space. Even if they're driving that shoulder adjustments down in my jaw, I just want just enough space to weave my hand inside so I can reinforce my gable grip. If they're in a traditional side control with their knees down like this, what I'll do is I'll drive like I'm turning a steering wheel, and I'll use both of my feet, especially with heavy guys, to bridge and drive away. Now I can bring my knee shield inside, okay? If they have their leg up, so if he's got this leg up, right, and I go to turn and that pressure is keeping me from doing it, I'm going to use my reinforced grip to pull my hand through, and I'm bringing my hands to their leg. At this point, if you can see my butt, can you see my feet? I'm going to switch my feet, drive my butt up into the air, and this is going to give me my entry point here for my knee shield as well. Once I get my knee shield, I'm going to catch this shoulder and I'm going to stretch them out. I'm going to do a secondary shrimp to get my hips away. Now I can catch my outside butterfly, my inside leg drops to the ground. I'm going to drive my knee into the mat. I'm lifting my butterfly like I'm bringing my knee to my elbow, and I'm going to flare my elbow and tip them up and over that shoulder. If you'll notice, I caught this staple back here, right? That's going to give me an easy entry to floating the hips and coming over. As I float my hips and come over, I'm letting go here, collecting the shoulder, collecting the shoulder. Now what I want to think about doing is trapping this arm before it gets to be a threat. So I'm going to come here, my hand hits the mat, and I'm stretching my ear towards his hip. I'm going to turn my hips, big step, and if I catch this arm, boom, there's my shotgun arm bar. However, a lot of times they'll pull that arm down.
It hit 2 minutes.
In which case, huh?
It hit 2 minutes.
At that case, I'm putting this on YouTube. I can scoop the head or scoop the head with my heel, rock through, come into here. I learned this whole setup that I've been drilling for over a year now. I've hit this in tournaments and fights. I learned this from Eric Turner, the wizard, owner and head coach of KMA. So as I come through, I can lock to here. If I want to finish my triangle, I'm going to catch this wrist, pull, turn my knees into a straight line as I squeeze, right? If I don't want to finish this, give me some. I'm going to keep my forearm under his elbow, grab the meat of his wrist so I can turn his thumb up, and we can hit a paintbrush from there. Thanks, guys.